First Thessalonians 5:16-18. Be joyful always. Pray continually. Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. First Thessalonians 5:16-18.
You think you know me?
Good day, everyone. Happy Black Friday? I'm wearing a black shirt. I didn't even think about that. I'm wearing my magic shirt. We're gonna go and glow. Look at me glow. Alright, let's try a different angle. We're gonna go hang out with Jesse and his brother Andy, who's gonna be leaving tonight to go back up to where he lives and out of town. So I'm gonna try to remember to vlog something. But right now I'm gonna go get some food and then come back. Josh is getting off work now. Heather may or may not be coming with us. I don't know. And we're gonna hang out for a while, maybe for the rest of the night. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I just thought I'd say good morning, hello, and let's get moving. It's not really morning, but let's get moving. Hey guys. So I'm doing a really great job of vlogging the last few days, apparently. I had every intention of, after we went for dinner, we were going to go back to Jesse's and play some Smash Bros. Again with his brother Andy. We were planning on doing all that, and then he decided that he had to leave a little earlier than we... It was a little later than we originally thought, but a little earlier than we thought it was going to wind up being. And so we went all the way back to his place, and then he left. He came inside for just a minute, and then he left. And then we wound up leaving right afterwards. So there's no... So I remembered that I hadn't vlogged, and was planning on it when we got back. And then we wound up not playing anything and just leaving. So I missed out on the opportunity after not remembering earlier. So... And then we came home and watched Guardians of the Galaxy online. And it was good again. And now everyone's watched it. Put some context into it. I still wanted to see it in theaters because it's at the Picture Show, the dollar theater, $1.75 theater, right now. But we just saw it, so I don't know if I'll bother or not because we watched it online instead. Ninja Turtles is still there. I've only seen that the one time. Maze Runner is there. I was thinking about going and seeing that. And the new remake of Left Behind is still there. Or is there. It's new there, so it's not still there, but it's there. Maze Runner is also new, not a still. But so maybe a few movies to go see at that place. We still need to watch The Wolverine and Days of Future Past as a family. Get them caught up to that scenario. But now I'm going to watch, and then I had a little bit of a disagreement that lasted a long time with my sister. She was very sure she was right. I was very sure I was right. And we wound up leaving without resolving it. So I'm going to watch Haven now. As you know, I'm a WWE fan, and one of my favorite wrestlers had his career cut short about 3.5, 4 years ago, because he'd had too many neck surgeries and neck injuries, and they told him that if he could be paralyzed if he took even a small bump. That's how bad off his neck was, and so he had to retire, and he started acting, and he got on the show Haven, and he's now one of the main characters on the show. But he was a long-time tag team champion with a partner that he grew up with. And so his tag team partner is now going to be co-starring on this episode of Haven. So I'm going to watch it now, and I'll get back to you after it's over. Or maybe I'll stop somewhere along the way, because I need to close out this vlog. But not quite yet. Weird. Alright, I just got done watching Haven, and I'm just, oh, the ending, it's just like, it comes together, it doesn't come together. It's just so weird. So many things are happening, and then they pile up, and at the end of the episode, it's like a big reveal, just a tag onto it all. Huge news there. They've been trying to figure out who this one person is. It doesn't make any sense who she says she is, but she says it right at the end of the episode, like that's the last thing they say, and then, what? Huh? And it's just like, how does that work? Um, I'm trying to wrap my head around it. I can't yet, and it's gonna bug me if I don't forget about this episode until next week. Next week's episode, however, is the mid-season finale. Yay! No more Haven for a few weeks, maybe a month. Probably maybe not to the new year. I don't know exactly. We shall see. But next Friday is the last episode. One other interesting piece of news: we got a new router at the house, um, and they also got a router extending the network, kind of like what we have here, only it's directly plugged into the um, cable in the wall. So it's essentially it's a second router more than anything else, and it's a second signal, and so we can connect to the front of the house with that one, or the back of the house with the other one. Um, the stronger main signal is in the back of the house in my parents' room, um, and then the weaker but longer reaching signal is in the front of the house in the living room where we have Josh's TV and the Wii U and stuff like that. And so I don't have the internet here because I didn't get back here until after my grandma went to bed, and the router extender for over here is in her room, and it's only extending from the old router, which means it's extending a signal of nothing. um, so I have to wait until tomorrow when I can get into the room, and then I have to reprogram the router extender to match up with the signal from my dad's room. And hopefully it'll work right and everything. If it won't, well, I'm going to have to move up my timetable for getting actual internet put in here instead of just bouncing it off of from next door, which is what we're doing right now. Anyway, I'm trying to think it through, and it's late. Probably shouldn't have stayed up this late. It's after 3 a.m. So I'm gonna get this video processing right now. I'm not gonna worry about trying to download it or anything because I can't, because there's no internet for me to put onto my computer. I'll be using only data, so I'll be doing that for this download, or for this upload to YouTube. But can't do it on the download on my computer because I can't get my computer close enough to a signal. I could if I use my data and use my phone as a mobile hotspot. Then I could do it, but there's no point in doing it. I can do it tomorrow. No big deal. But since it's this late, so usually the upload goes pretty fast if I'm using the internet or Wi-Fi. But if I'm using the data, it goes a little slower. So we'll see how long it takes. Plus, the longer I talk, the longer this video is going to wind up being. So, good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.